everybody, welcome back to my channel on all things mindset, self-growth and everything in between. If you're new here, hi, I'm Elsa, you're so welcome. Have you ever ignored your gut feeling and later regretted? Today I'm diving into a topic that I've been reflecting upon lately and how it can profoundly affect outcomes in our lives, depending on how aware you are of it or not. There is no other than your intuition and how it can be our greatest ally in navigating relationships and potentially dangerous situations. So grab a cup of tea, coffee, or whatever you enjoy having and let's dive straight into it. I remember I had a handful of moments where I really had to rely on my gut feeling to protect myself, and I'm sure you've had moments like that too. In my early 20s, I was a very trusting person. I was the friend who would always give the benefit of doubt, always believing that everyone had good intentions. But did life had some lessons in store for me? Most times than not, such experiences always come in the form of people you've known for a long time or people who come into your life appearing super charming and friendly. Don't get me wrong, we all have different personalities. Some are more introverts or extroverts than others, and there's nothing wrong with that. The key here is looking at consistency in behavior and how it comes across in different situations. Look out for people who constantly seek attention. Sometimes it doesn't come across as something negative if you don't know the person well or for a long time. Therefore, it's important that you tune in into your body and senses. It will tell you if something is off. We can often ignore signs and feelings. Who are you to blame? Some people at first can appear to be fun to be around until they aren't. In other words, until you start noticing how they treat others around you, those who are less interesting to them, or people who they consider to be less than. Some of the signs can show in the form of dismissiveness, contempt, and gossip under the disguise of giving an opinion or being worried. Here comes your intuition. If it keeps nudging at you, pay attention to how people behave and talk about others when they aren't around. Have you ever been in a situation with someone like that? Maybe you found yourself in a friendship or relationship where things felt wrong, but you pushed your feelings aside. If you're not in your head, you're not alone. It's so easy to overlook those red flags, but that's how your intuition works as your internal radar, helping us spot danger before it becomes an issue. And remember, if something doesn't feel right, it's probably not. So, how do we sharpen this instinct? It all starts with listening to ourselves. Here are some actionable tips to help you harness your intuition and protect yourself from toxic people. Number one, pay attention to your feelings. Start by checking with yourself throughout the day and how do you feel around certain people. Your body often knows before your mind does. For example, I often feel uneasy and a tight knot in my stomach when around certain people. Now I recognize those physical signs as my body telling me to be cautious. Try journaling about your experiences. Document situations where your intuition was right. This will help you build your trust in your gut feelings. Number two, reflect on past experiences. Think back to situations where your intuition was guiding you. What were the signs? Maybe there was a friend who took more than they gave, or a colleague who seemed overly flattering just to get ahead. Reflect those moments regularly. It sharpens your intuition and helps you filter out toxic traits in others. Number three, trust your instincts. When you feel something is off, trust that. Don't let fear of judgment sway you from making choices that feel right for you. It's okay to distance yourself from someone or situations who negatively impacts your mental health. And remember, boundaries are essential. If you're finding this helpful, please like. Your support helps spread the message about recognizing toxic behaviors, and it can truly change someone's perspective. To wrap things up, remember that your intuition is a powerful tool. It's there to protect you from harm and guide you towards healthy relationships. So trust it. I'd love to hear your experiences with intuition and toxic situations in the comments below. And don't forget, if you found today's topic valuable, subscribe and click in the notification bell so you won't miss when I upload a new video. Your support helps me to continue creating content that matters to you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And remember, you're not alone in this journey, and your intuition is here to help you navigate through it all. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep putting yourself first. Bye for now and see you in my next video.